All good adventure stories need a twist. And if you've been following our journey as we sail around the world, you'll know that we've had our fair share of the unexpected.
Whoa!
Oh, we did it!
I mean, it just looks like we've actually anchored on top of a shipwreck.
We did a thing!
And as soon as I took the wheel, I knew that our steering cable had snapped.
Whales!
Whales, just right there!
But sometimes you have to know when to start a new chapter. And that time has come much sooner than we anticipated. But in some ways, we always knew it would.
Well, today's kind of a sad day in all honesty. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's actually turning out quite nice and sunny. There's a bit of cloud around, but yeah, there's a lot to think about. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the sails up, we'll get going, and then we'll fill you in just a second. Well, it's quite a windy morning, and there's a fair bit of traffic around. We've got 2 fishing trawlers here. We just cut up behind another fishing trawler, which we checked they didn't have any lines out, so that's good. And right now we're on not quite a collision course for, actually, ironically, the cruise ship that was used for the Olympic surfers. They all stayed on board the Ariane 5. It's dead ahead of us right now. We're going to be cutting a bit close, I think. I'm pretty sure they're going to get in front of us, but we are going along at a pretty bougie 7.5 knots. A bit more exciting than I expected for the morning. Okay.
Well, the generator's out and we are absolutely screaming along. Winds are providing plenty of action for us out on the sea, but I don't know, it's very kind of hard to concentrate on things today. This feels like the absolute end of an era. I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I'm trying to just forget about everything else and just enjoy being out on the water, but a whole mix of emotions are going on today. It's really strange.
We'll be all right. It's fine. Just we can enjoy sailing Indy, and what happens next happens next.
Yeah, just don't think about it.
That's it. Exactly. It's okay.
Okay, it is time to explain what is going on. I know a lot of you will be surprised by this news. We are a little bit. It has come as a bit of a shock to us. We weren't hugely planning on this move, but we have decided to sell our boat. So today, this is our last sail with our boat. We haven't quite processed all the emotions yet. It's obviously quite sad, but we're trying to just soak up every little last moment and enjoy what we can. So yeah, we're just coming around the corner now into the anchorage. Oh, all the feels. Well, the wind suddenly died.
Yeah, that's the welcome change of an island.
We're not used to those.
Not even, no. So for months we've had nothing but flat, sandy, corally little sandbanks. And so yeah, we get like howling 30-knot winds, and then you just go behind a mountain. Who knew?
Oh, mountains are great. I like mountains.
I didn't realize, but yeah, they work really well when you want to dampen the wind down to 13 knots all of a sudden.
In like 2 seconds.
That's wild. Our ETA was like, oh, we're going to be there in 8 minutes, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, we're going to be there in like 25.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Shocking behavior.
Get my curling stance on.
Stir the big pot. Stir the big pot.
All right, we are just approaching the pass into the reef at Papiete. We have seen 3 dolphins so far. I think I got an absolutely terrible shot. Maybe you didn't even see them on camera at the beginning of the journey. So I've come up to the front to look for more, or maybe even humpback whales, because it is whale season now. So right, eyes on everybody. You're helping me do this. Why are you looking so happy?
Well, it's just, okay, so I know it is kind of a sad day, but There's something we haven't told you.
Are you going to reveal our cheeky secret?
I think I'm gonna have to. So we are selling the boat. We're getting a new one.
We're getting a new boat! Can you believe it?
It's gonna be so good. So the idea is we've come here because we are going to pick up the new boat here. So all being well, we can get ourselves settled in here and then it's all changed.
Yeah, we haven't really let ourselves believe this was happening, but word is the boat is here. So we haven't actually seen it yet, and now we're here. So that's the next thing on the list.
That is a good point. We think the boat is here. We've not had confirmation that the boat is actually here.
Knowing us, this whole thing is about to fall apart, and someone's going to be like, "Here, I made you one out of paper." This is quite a busy anchorage right now. There are so many boats here. Quite a tight spot, but I think we'll be fine even if the winds swing. But that's it. The journey is done.
It's on to bigger and better things.
I guess so. Right, here we go then.
Feels like a bit of a big era change, doesn't it?
Are you ready for it?
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Don't know if I'm ready for it though.
No. We should probably explain a little bit more. This has been in the works for like almost a year to the day.
Yeah, we have been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a lot going on, a lot of back and forth with the manufacturer, trying to get things organized. And a couple of times we weren't sure it was going to even happen. I'm fairly confident to say.
Yeah, I do feel kind of bad that we haven't really talked about it in episodes before, but when there's a lot to organize and sort out, we didn't want to jinx it or talk about things before we knew what was going on. So here we are. We've just heard this week from the manufacturer that there's confirmation that it is actually here and has been delivered. So now it's okay, it's safe enough to talk about.
That's the thing. So we were coming back to Tahiti and we didn't know if the boat would be ready for us or any of that kind of thing. And so we went and just happened to be talking to the representative of the manufacturer here, and we were like, oh, just checking in. And he went, oh yeah, it's waiting for you. When do you want to take ownership? Pardon?
So here we are. We are just closing in on the marina. Should get eyes on it soon. And this is wild.
Big wake.
There I was about to get the first shot of the marina, and suddenly we come to a dead stop in the channel. And I was like, oh wait, what's happened? Why have we stopped? But we've run out of fuel. We're so close to the fuel dock. It's just over there.
Oh,
but thankfully we carry a 3-gallon spare jug, because do you know what? This has not been the first time.
Not by a long shot.
We've got a fancy cover on one of them. I haven't made one for this one.
It never comes out. It's also very salty.
Super handy though, because we'd be rowing otherwise.
That's the way to arrive. First time.
Oh, look at that. So smooth. All right, take 2. Is this where you get to look at all the super yachts and pick out your prize? Which one shall we have of these multi-million-dollar?
Yeah, I mean, should we go, maybe we're going monohull from now on?
Oh, there you go. That would be a change. I like this cap. What size do you think that is?
300 meters. It's the size of a super yacht.
It's actually insane.
Oh,
I mean, it's got 2 masts.
Do you not mean the one to the right of this?
Wow, look at that. I think we would need more than 2 of us as crew.
I think you might be right.
What do you think is the largest boat that 2 people can sail?
I mean, there's only 2 people on that boat right now.
Oh, well, there you go. It must be done.
They're only washing it, but everything's electric on these big boats. It's fine. Just press a button.
I have to say, this is quite a different vibe from the last time we were in this marina, which was when we were refitting our engines and ending every day covered in oil and grime and dirt and muck. And feels a bit fancier and cleaner today, doesn't it?
Well, it's all very shiny and clean and new, isn't it? I'm not going to get dirty ever again.
We think it is just up here. We are walking up, sort of coming around the corner to see if we get our first glimpse. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Is that okay?
Okay.
And we have a new boat!
It exists. It's actually here. I mean, this is really special. You might have thought we were selling Indioko, right?
Oh, wait, no. Well, we're not very clear there. No, we wouldn't sell
Never do that.
Indioko.
Come on. No, we are unfortunately selling Link, the Dink, who's been with us from the very beginning.
Which is still really sad. We've attached an awful lot of personality
We
to
really
that dinghy.
have. Link's been awesome. We love Link to bits. However, this is a whole other story.
So you might remember basically an entire year ago when we were at the Annapolis Boat Show, we entered the International Cruises Awards and won the prize for Best Emerging YouTube Channel.
Which is just insane when you think about it. And it was because of people who watched this, who supported us in the vote for that we actually got through to the finals. So thank you very much for that again. The results of that, after the judges have had their look and said their bit, was this.
Brand new dinghy from Highfield was the prize, and it has taken us an awful long time to get this sorted because Tahiti's really far away from anywhere.
Turns out.
But it's here, it made it!
Hey guys, since we mentioned Annapolis Boat Show, we thought it was a really good time to jump in and say, it's not really fair that we get all the good toys and you guys didn't.
So this year we are doing a massive giveaway. We have partnered with Cruising Solutions and we are giving away over $1,000 worth of boat toys and goodies.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. You just have to head to the website that we've created right here and sign up for free. You don't even have to be at the boat show and you're with a chance to win.
We're going to pick 2 names out of a hat every single day of the boat show. Good luck to you. What do we got? What do we got?
A black binder.
A waterproof wallet.
Ooh, it's got toys in it.
Paperwork.
Got a whistle and a compass and a thermometer.
Well, there's a challenge for you. I'm going to drop you off in the middle of nowhere, see if you can get yourself home.
There's like floaties and pens and stuff. All right, it's like reading the manual when you get a new toy, really. Okay, foot pump, repair kit, boom. New dry
Life
bag.
jacket? Dry bag? Awesome. I need one of those.
And then oars, paddles, oars.
Well, if we run out of fuel again, we'll be making use of them.
Now this is cool. So the seat has a cup holder, which I think is amazing.
Brilliant.
But it also comes with this bag, which we can put on top of it as well.
Yeah, we've
So it's
never
got
had like a
something.
comfy ride on our bench seat.
Ooh, our flip-flops still have somewhere to live.
Oh, perfect.
That's cool.
All right.
All right.
Now, how do we inflate it? There's only one foot pump. I'll time you. Go. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah! It's looking very shiny, isn't it?
It's looking very new. How long
And
before
quite massive.
It is quite massive. How long before we make it not so new? We need to be quite careful with this. This is why we're not allowed new things. We have
We're
to
going
learn
to
to be
take
careful.
such good care of it.
You promise?
I promise. We just have to be able to get it into the sea without incident, and then we'll be fine.
It's only like a 4-foot drop past the coral. Okay, so we were just about to get ready to throw this thing into the sea for the first time and then realized we should probably have a line on it or something before we just launch it straight into the marina here. So Brownie is just coming back now with our long dinghy anchory line that we use. This should at least mean we don't lose the dinghy the first time we throw it in the water.
Yeah, I could just kind of picture us going, be free, be launched, and the dinghy taking it seriously and being free and just going off without us into the sunset. So let's not do that.
Probably not the best choice.
Need like a bottle of wine or something to smash on the front to...
I was thinking that. We don't have something like, do we have a bottle of Coke? I mean, being Scottish, it should be an Iron Brew bottle, but
It should really. It's also quite jazzy trying to lean over the edge of the wall to tie this on in the first place.
yeah, it looks really, really difficult. You there yet?
No.
Might I offer a suggestion?
Like that you help maybe?
Oh, come on, man. Where's the sport in that? All right, like, I helped. If you can
So
lift,
if I lift?
we can 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, wait, I need the bung.
The bung does help. All the way. 3, 2, 1, yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
We have a dinghy.
I still think my idea of putting it like a tombstone and just going would have been more fun.
Oh, I mean, it would have looked cool, but it also definitely would not have worked and landed on that car.
Yeah. Thankfully, someone came over and helped us out. That was very kind of them. Alrighty.
Let's go.
We probably need to row our way back to Link.
I don't want to get it mucky.
First time in.
I also don't know
where to step.
what the balance of this dinghy is, and there's a high likelihood that I might splosh. Eek!
She's in. Graceful as always.
That's how I'm going to get in the dinghy every time now.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn it sideways and step in.
Oh, look, we've made it mucky already.
We have we?
There's a piece of gravel in here. Do you want me to take the camera?
No, I'm just going to leap for it.
All right. This is going to go well. I let go of the wall.
Survived, but now we need to panic row before we hit other boats.
All right, take me home.
Oh, I love it. I'm doing the whole work. Wait,
I'm doing the navigating. Go
you're
this
facing
way.
backwards.
Yeah, I could get used to this. It's like being out on a lake. Where's the picnic?
It's a good job we just watched the Olympics. I'm feeling somewhat inspired.
Are you going to make yourself a medal when we get there?
Can you make me a medal?
We can play the national anthem if it makes you feel better. So thankfully we left our dinghy at the dinghy dock and not like half an hour away out in the anchorage, so we don't have to go too far like this.
That's true.
And then I guess we will just tow this one behind Link all the way home and figure out everything else this afternoon.
Figure everything else out later. This has been an adventure in itself. I'm just so excited to see this thing fly.
Oh, I know.
When we put the outboard on top of this thing,
It's gonna be a beast.
it's going to be nuts. like the ballet. So graceful.
So graceful, that is the word that comes to mind. Isn't it so wobbly without any weight on the back?
There's no weight on the back. It's horrible.
That's like a Marvel landing though.
No, it's that way. That's surely the Highfield logo. Yep. Didn't die. Quick turn, hold it tight. There we go.
Before, but this is actually our last ride in Link. It's really sad. He's been so good to us.
My trusty steed.
Trusty steed indeed. So we made it home, and this is now, I suppose, Link retiring. We are not going to be a two-dinghy family. The eagle-eyed among you may have noticed that we've got a for sale sign up on the side. We are trying to sell Link while we're here in Tahiti. Fingers crossed we can find a buyer.
We can do some great shipping rates if you want to buy internationally.
There you go. We could
ideally
deliver it all the way with this outboard. We could get quite a lot of speed.
Well, I'm thinking if you're willing to wait for like a bit more traveling west.
Yeah, we could just drop it off on our way to you at some point around the world.
Somewhere maybe, if we ever get there.
But we need to come up with a name for the new dinghy. We haven't really thought about that yet, so throw us your ideas down below. We've got a poll going on Patreon, so if you want to really have your suggestion taken seriously, then jump over there and...
I'm going to impose that Boaty McBoatface is so 2022. So...
Yeah, we're not necessarily going to take your advice, but we still want to hear your options.
Bear in mind, we named Link as it was an AB, so it was Abe Lincoln. So Highfield,
yeah,
or CL, I guess, because it's a Highfield CL360.
C3PO!
Okay, scrap the poll.
This is C3PO. Okay, give me a better name than that. Come on.
Challenge is on.
All right, here comes the bit that I may be the most nervous about.
Me too. So we need to move the outboard from Link. And yeah, last time we did this, the one time we've done this, we actually used the davits, which is not an uncommon practice. We just basically took the line that normally lifts the back of the dinghy and we clipped it onto the outboard and lifted it up, then swapped all the dinghies around. And we did it in the dark. And we did it for the first time we'd ever done that. However, we are doing it in 15 meters of water.
Yeah, so if we drop it, there's not really any getting it back.
And the other day, the davit line snapped and I spliced it back together. So we're really trusting my splicing skills. So it could be interesting. So we figured we'd put on a backup line and try and work out some kind of lab sales situation here so that at least if it does go...
We've got some kind of safety.
In theory.
Yeah.
There'll be something to slow it down.
It'll be fine.
At least something that means we can fish it back up from the bottom, I guess.
So before we lift anything, we need to disconnect everything. Outboard is obviously connected to the fuel line and the fuel tank, but it is also an electric start. So there are electrical cables running back to a battery. We have a lock on there, which we never actually use, but hopefully visually it's a deterrent. And
Now they know.
oh no, our security plan has been foiled.
We may or may not actually lock the dinghy on the new, lock the outboard on the new dinghy.
And then it is just like screwed in and mounted on the back. So that'll be the very last thing that we do. And hopefully we've disconnected everything so that we don't lift the outboard and the dinghy comes with it.
Find out soon enough.
All right, pull you around and swing you in.
Yeah, let's
Pull
make
you
this
around, swing
happen.
you around. Put you somewhere.
That's that one. Yep, got it. Okay, there we go.
Ready?
Yeah, let's see what happens. It's moving. Cool. Okay, that's starting to take load.
Do you want me to pause there?
Yeah, let's try that. We'll just keep persuading this bracket until it finally gives up. Yes!
There you
I think so.
are. Sounding like some progress.
You know that rule that you're what, one sheared bolt away from a week-long project?
Oh, don't say that.
I think we're at that terrifying bit.
Where we have to lift it clear of the dinghy and have it swing over 16 metres of water.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that bit.
it's all right. You got a safety line on.
Oh, yeah. Giving me loads of comfort, this.
Yeah, you better be good at it. Oh, this looks weird. You tying off okay? Or you just
Yeah,
many twists make for something that could resemble a knot?
exactly.
Okay.
It'll slow it down.
Well, you just make sure to catch it when it
Oh,
does.
wow, okay, we're swapping roles. I was going to bring the dinghy in.
Well, could you pull this one closer? That one closer. I need to get into that one. You won't be doing anything. It's okay, guys. This is how the pros do it, isn't it?
Just how the pros do it. That's what I've heard.
Okay. And easy, girl. Easy.
Right, going down?
Yes, please. Unlike the AB, there's a handy little lip on the inside here,
Oh, yeah, so it doesn't just slide off over the top.
so it can't jump off the back of the dinghy, which is something I've always been aware of.
We did actually rescue somebody who was going along in their dinghy, and then they had just had it serviced, and the people who'd serviced it hadn't done up the mounts tight enough. And so as they were going along, it just jumped off the back, and he was quick enough to grab it, but it was too heavy for him to lift it back onto the dinghy. So he was just stuck there, hugging his outboard as we went past. And thankfully, we stopped to see if he was all right.
It
And,
looked a bit funny because he was kind of dangling off the back of his dinghy and not going anywhere.
yeah, we were like,
"You're
what
right."
is he doing? With a few more dinghies that turned up, we managed to get the outboard back onto his transom, but it wouldn't work. And we had to tow him all the way back to shore to get it resurfaced again. It was such a shame. Well, we've moved the fuel tank and the battery and the key things over. We haven't quite finished sorting everything out, but we couldn't resist. We had to come and test the dinghy. I want to see how it goes.
So much fun. There's so much space in this thing too. It's
It is
huge.
absolutely massive. We used to have the fuel tank like on the main part of the floor, and now we've like gained that space back. So I've got all the space to.
I can go for a walk.
Oh, there you go. Daily exercise.
It's wild. And it's pretty stable actually. We were a bit interested because the floor is different too. So
Yeah, like slopes up at the sides. So
chamfer. Is it a chamfer? Is that? That's
Chamfer?
what Apple uses.
Chamfer?
I don't know. It's got a slope to it. But it's kind of cool because I used to always put my feet up on the balloons, whereas now I can kind of have it on a.
Oh, that's true.
It's like sailing a
bracing.
monohull. You know?
Yeah,
That's cool. Can have a harness.
get it on a lean.
Challenge accepted.
All right, here we go.
Give us some windage.
Oh, there's weight coming. No!
Well, boy.
I feel like I'm really helping in this process. Do you fly on here?
Invaluable.
Go, Ian, you're our man.
Now we're talking.
You can do it because anybody can.